I am the practical friend, the friend that wants to help you in practical ways. So when it comes to spirituality and astrology, self-discovery, working towards your goals and everything like that, I'm very practical in my approach. I'm the person that's like, okay, thanks for the information. Now, how can I apply it to my real life? Because information is great, but if you just have information, it's like, what are you going to do with it? For example, I question everything and everyone who tells me certain things. So what really clicked for me throughout my spiritual journey was actually applying these spiritual practices to my life consistently on a daily basis or as often as I could throughout the weeks. And then that's how I was with astrology. Me being a logical person is like, okay, you can predict my life with astrology. Okay. But until I actually started to learn astrology and actually apply it to my life, the astrology was actually playing out. And it's like no joke. At this moment, I'm recording this on March 8th at 8:33 p.m. just for documentation purposes. I have no members on my Patreon except for me. I follow it myself because gotta support myself, okay? And at the moment also, I do not have any friends. I just want to put that out there just as a documentation because I know I'm being confident in myself and I'm going to manifest that it's going to change. It's going to be a big number of people. And I'm going to be so happy and grateful and filled with so much oh gosh, this is going to be really corny, but it just came to my mind. The words of Ariana Grande's new amazing freaking album. It is out of this world amazing. But I was going to say I'm going to be filled with internal sunshine. Okay, let's stop being gross and mushy. Okay, but I'm just saying, I just wanted to document this. And if you are watching this video and you have decided to click the, become a free member, thank you. I'm happy, but I'm also happy and excited for you because two spiritually connected, intuitive and possibly astrology loving people is a powerful force. Now 3, 4, 5, oh my gosh, we're gonna make magic in this community. Being the Aquarius, okay, I have to relate to my astrology. I've always been the person to not use the term friends super lightly. I mean, I don't know, it's just kind of like I want to know, I wouldn't call somebody my friend just because I've seen them a lot or something like that. I don't know, for me to call you my friend, I really have to like you. And that means that we must really just get along really well. Number one on my list is that we can communicate well together. We are great at talking. We have great, amazing talks and we talk consistently-ish because also, yes, I can be, busy in life and maybe not the best, back and forth texter, but when we're on the phone, talking on the phone and stuff like that, if it's good vibes, then I and we just relate and we're able to we're like-minded. We have similar interests and similar values, most importantly. Then I consider you a friend. But if anybody is joining this community because they are spiritually connected and they enjoy astrology and they want to better themselves overall and, all that, then I consider you a friend because that means, your priorities are straight. Not to say that other people's aren't, but, we're here. So anyways, so the purpose of this video is I kind of just wanted to just say hi. That's it. Bye. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to let you guys know what to expect on the Patreon and what would be the best way to get the most benefits out of this community. The outline for how I plan to show up in this community on a weekly basis, let's just say. Okay. Yes, I do have paper to guide me. Okay. If anybody knows about astrology, I have a Capricorn Mercury and I am very much the friend that wants to help you in practical ways. So when it comes to spirituality and astrology, self-discovery and working towards your goals and everything like that, I'm very practical in my approach. I'm the person that's like, okay, thanks for the information. Now, how can I apply it to my real life? Because information is great, But if you just have information, it's like, what are you going to do with it? For example, I heard one of my favorite entrepreneurs, his name is Gary Vaynerchuk. He made this analogy, like there's a lot of people who spend a lot of their time just consuming information. The act of just consuming and hearing all the, like, getting all the information makes them feel like they're doing something, when really they're not. You might as well have not even gained the information if you're not even going to apply it. You start to see results not from, reading all these self-help books. Great, you bought a self-help book, you read it, you feel inspired, great. But if you just don't do anything about it, then you're in the same position you were before you read the book. I guess what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of great information out there about everything, but spirituality and astrology as well. And, I guess what I have wanted to do overall in my personal life is like, okay, thanks for the information. Now what? How do I actually apply this to my life so I can actually gain the benefits and start to see the results play out, because like that was the only way that I even actually like believed that spirituality was actually like a real thing, because I would have never, like, if somebody were to come and tell me like the things that you experience when you are on a more spiritual path, I would literally like not believe them, because I'm a person that likes to see facts. I question everything and everyone who tells me certain things. So what really clicked for me throughout my spiritual journey was actually applying these spiritual practices to my life consistently on a daily basis, or as often as I could throughout the weeks, which I have to say, if you are starting your journey, it's going to be so weird at first. I mean, everybody's experience is different, but for me, I'm a very logical based person. I feel like I've definitely evolved and changed throughout my spiritual journey. But before, I used to be a logic over heart person. So I would think first before like I trusted my feelings. That's like the worst way to be when you're trying to be on a spiritual journey, because the goal is to connect to your body. Your body is the source of information. Once you're connected and you're centered into your body, you are able to receive the guidance from the a higher power, your spirit guides, angels, all that stuff like that, So I've had to learn that it was actually like, this stuff is actually no joke, and it's kind of scary how like there's a whole like there's like I already knew once again that there was more to life than what meets the eye and all the stuff like that. Obviously, like, when you think about it, like when you think about electricity, like the fact that there's like a bunch of vibration, whatever you freaking call this, like not vibration, like waves or like electric waves or whatever, like there's a lot of things going on in the air right now that we cannot see. Like, so it's just crazy. And then that's how it was with astrology. Once I discovered that there was an astrology chart, learned about astrology transit, and that you could actually use astrology to make predictions in your life and other people's lives, and actually even go back in time. And it's just crazy. And once again, me being a logical person is like, okay, yeah, right. Yeah, okay. Okay. You can predict my life with astrology. Okay. But until I actually started to learn astrology and actually apply it to my life, and started to get freaked out over the fact that the astrology was astrologying. And when I say that, that means that the astrology was actually playing out. And it's like no joke. So that's my approach. That's going to be my approach to this community. I am the practical friend. I am the friend that's like, okay, great. Thanks for the information, but like, let's actually apply it. Let me show you how to actually apply it so you can actually gain the benefits and stuff like that. So we're moving, because I'm here to help you, for us to help each other actually create results, actually grow, actually make a change in our lives, not to just sit around and talk about it. Like, I'm about action, not much words. Like, yeah, we can talk and stuff like that, but like, what are we doing about it now? And that's going to set the tone for why I'm going to be doing the things that I'm doing now. So now I can share like what I plan to be posting every day. Well, first off, I could say the schedule that I'm going to be doing, because I am going to be posting every day except for Saturday. Now, actually, I'm going to be posting Monday through Friday. I'm not probably going to be posting on Saturdays because I just want to have like, I like to give myself one day at least throughout the week where I'm like not on social media, not on any electronics unless I have to be for family reasons or whatever. And I just want to be present and just, spend time with my family or have time to myself or spend time with my boyfriend and everything like that. So Saturdays I'll probably be like not active on this in the chat or in the community. But Sundays, which is going to be very important, and the thing I'm really excited for is Sundays are going to be our live or virtual hangout sessions where we're gonna come together on video chat, and we're gonna be because we're virtual. I wish that we can all just fly at a spot together and just like hang out like we are in person. But it's like, imagine if you had a friend, imagine if you had a friend. What do friends do? How do you like make sure you have a good friendship? You hang out with each other, like duh. So, but yeah, we can still do our hangout sessions. It'll just be virtual, and I'll explain more about that. But I just want to kind of let you guys know Mondays, Fridays, and Sundays will be the days that you'll see me. So now, what am I going to be posting on Monday through Friday? So I'm going to be posting. The first thing I'm going to be I'm going to actually probably do like it looks like a total of 3 different posts. Yeah, I'm going to probably post like around 2 to 3 times a day. And the first post is going to be my spiritual journey. My spiritual journal entry. Okay, so that's going to be one of the posts that I post, and that's going to be more so like closer to the morning. And that's going to consist of me sharing my intuitive messages and personal readings that I received from doing my or spiritual practice, or I call it morning ritual. And I guess we can go into more of this a little later. But one of the things that I started to do for myself so I could actually start to apply the things that I've learned about spirituality and everything like that. And plus, last year I really started to learn more about like your intuition and how that's so important for you to connect to. Like that is like the main thing, over crystals. I feel like spirituality can be like so like people, I don't know how to describe it. It's just like the core of spirituality, of being spiritually connected, is you being, like I said, connected to yourself. And that is you. When I say yourself, I mean your body. And when I say your body, I mean your intuition. So, there's a lot of people who like, will, when you hear spirituality, you're thinking about crystals, or you're thinking about, oracle cards reading or tarot readings and all this stuff like that. And that's great, but that's not really necessary. I think that's just the extras that are helpful, but not, if you are not connected to your intuition, number one, you are doing something wrong, and I don't want to say that in a bad way, but I just feel like you will not be able to really gain the benefits or connect to your guidance and your, the guidance of your spirit guides, because we all have spirit guides. And you just won't be in tune with yourself and your body, and that's very, very important. That is the source of spirituality. So when I learned about that, I was like, okay, what is something that I can do? I'm gonna have to, because I'm a routine type of person too. So it's like, if I could, figure out what time throughout the day would I be okay to like practice building this muscle of connecting to my intuition. And the main way that you could do that is through meditation. So, I told myself, okay, I know every morning would probably be the best thing for me to do as soon as I wake up. So now, I challenge myself to every day, when you wake up, meditate for at least 5 minutes. I started off with 5 minutes, but then now I'm at 15 minutes, and sometimes I'll do 20 minutes. But I started off just simply with 5 minutes, and then I just started to do that every morning. And then over time, I started to realize, you know what, let me start journaling whatever thoughts I have, that come in my mind as I'm meditating. And we'll can do a whole video on like on formulating your own like morning ritual or spiritual practice, to help you actually apply spirituality, and really learn to build that intuitive muscle and all the stuff like that. But the point is, now I'm at the point that where I am very much connected to my intuition, and to the point where when I'm doing my meditation, I am receiving downloads and guidance from, once again, also, I didn't really say this, but I'm going to start saying spirit, but I do believe in God. It's okay if you have a different belief, but I do believe that, when I think of spirit or higher power, I do think of God, but I also believe in that there's a God, and I believe that there are spirit guides, and I also believe there are angels, and, I feel like we have a whole team. But I'm not really trying to get into I guess this is Patreon. I was going to say if I'm on YouTube or other social media, I'm not really trying to get into the nitty gritty, but on it doesn't matter. Let's just say spirit, because whatever resonates for you, there is no right or wrong. It's what resonates for you. But if you hear me say God and you don't believe in God, then you just universe, spirit, whatever, just replace it in your head with whatever you believe. But so I have started to receive messages and guidance, and I'll write it in my journal, and then after writing it in my journal, I'll pull some oracle cards just as because it's like I'm like experimenting, and I'm trying to see how is everything syncing up, and if it syncs up, that makes me feel like I am elevating in my spiritually connectedness. I don't know how to describe it, but anyways, so yeah, after I do my write down whatever messages I receive intuitively through my meditation, then I pull oracle cards, which is my reading for the day, and I ask spirit what, or God, I ask what message, what do I need to know, what guidance do I need for today, what is my message for today, just like anything that I need to know for today or what I need to be reminded of, and then I'll get that message. So then I thought, why not just kind of share that with you guys every morning. I know it's a personal thing, and I'm gonna be conscious of having boundaries too. So if it's obviously something very personal in my life, especially when it has to do with relationship stuff, just certain things that I have boundaries on, then obviously I will cut that part out. But anything, most of the time, I want to share what guidance I receive, even if it's just for myself, because I want you guys to kind of see that, I guess I'm just putting that out there for proof, to be honest, because as I'm trying to see do these insights, is this, the reading that I receive, is it actually going to play out in my life? And if it does, that means that I'm really building my intuitive muscle, and I'm really starting to connect to my gifts and everything like that. So I guess I'm trying to just show you, I want to share that. And then also it may resonate with other people as well, because we're all on this journey, and I'm sure whatever guidance and, other stuff that I receive, I'm sure you'll be able to, connect to it as well. But I am just putting that as proof, and maybe even motivation to, for you guys, if you guys see my post, to make sure you're doing your morning, routines, or, your morning ritual, or your spiritual practice, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, so cause imagine if I received a message, and this has happened before, and then you just see it play out in my life, and you'll know oh, I got that intuitively. So kind of just, as documentation of me building my spiritual muscle, and I guess showing you what it looks like for yeah, what does it look like to build your intuitive muscle? What does it look like to connect to your intuition? And what does it look like over time as you're strengthening that and you're trusting it and everything? So that's what I'm going to be doing. Okay, that was a long explanation. And then the second thing I'm going to be doing is, and this is actually not just going to be Patreon specific. I just kind of want to share this. So, at 12 on Mondays through Fridays at 12 o'clock p.m. noontime, I'm going to be going live because I'm going to be giving you guys like daily recaps, I'm going to give you like daily recaps and spiritual and astrology insights. So let me explain what that means. So my goal, like I said, I want to show you guys practical ways on how to apply spirituality and astrology to your life so you can actually like gain the benefits and stuff like that. But I also want to show you guys like, what does it look like when somebody is actually applying it, and just to show proof, because then once again, I don't know, maybe because I'm a logical person, it helps me to actually see how it plays out in people's life. Like, I don't want to be felt like I'm just getting BS'd and it's like, oh, vibes, good vibes and spirituality and astrology this, but I'm not seeing any proof. Like, I'm not knowing how it's actually relating to your life. And like, I don't know. Do you guys know what I mean? I want to be an example of like, oh, this is what that looks like when I do this or da da da. Like, this is how spirituality and astrology plays out in an actual person's life. So it's actually legit and motivation for you to kind of like, you know, really get serious on it yourself, I guess, if that makes sense. So I will be, once again, I'm sharing my spiritual journal entries every morning, so you know what the message was that I received intuitively and from my oracle cards. And then the next day, at 12 o'clock, I'll be going live, and then I'll be doing my daily recap of the previous day to share with you guys if whatever the message or guidance I received at the beginning of the day and whatever message / guidance I received from my oracle cards and my meditation, to see if it connected to anything that happened in my life that day, if that makes sense, right? So once again, Monday, for example, share my spiritual journal entry. And then the next day, obviously, because I want a day to go by to obviously see, So the next day at 12 p.m., then I will be going on live. I'm going to do a live. I think I'm going to do a live because I'm trying to get on live more. Also, my favorite entrepreneur, Gary Vee, said that if you want to grow on social media and you just want to grow, it'll be a good time. Like right now, it's a really good time to like start going on live more. And that's going to be like the thing of the year. So as a content creator, I'm always trying to like stay, or did I just call myself a content creator? Well, yeah, I guess technically I am. But anyways, it just sounded weird saying that. But yeah, I just want to try and see what happens. So I am actually going to be on Twitch. I have a Twitch account. I know it's so weird. Well, it's not weird. I guess for people who are on Twitch, it's not weird. But I've never been on Twitch ever before. So it is like a weird, but not weird in a bad way, just a weird, like different type of thing for me. But yeah, I'll be on Twitch because Twitch is also very easy for you to like, it's just the best place to do live streaming if you want to grow your audience, because of how Twitch just like pushes out new, like live streams and stuff like that. It's just so, strategically, as a content creator, I am trying to do that and see where it happens. So I will be going on live on Twitch, and sharing my daily recaps from the previous day and sharing all the connections and insights that I noticed, And then I'm going to look at my astrology as well for the previous day to see if the spiritual guidance, that I received connected with my astrology horoscope or my astrology reading for that day as well. So it's just, once again, seeing how spirituality and astrology plays out, like seeing how that connects, and learning, just kind of like that's how you see if this, like, I don't know how to describe it, like that's how you're seeing how everything is playing out. And you also start to understand more like why you experience certain things every day. I think that's the biggest thing, because we go through a lot of like good days, but even on the, like, especially on the challenging days, you kind of want to be like, why did this happen? Or and I believe that everything happens the way that it was planned to, and we all have lessons and things that we have to learn from and grow through and heal through. And our life, we're not just, once again, here to just live and float on by. I don't know, like, we're here for a bigger purpose, and that is what I've wanted to connect to, wanting to know my purpose, wanting to know why I'm going through this challenging time. Because for me, I would prefer to be going through whatever I'm going through and actually understand why, rather than just going through it. Like, for example, last year was really tough for me, and I lost a lot. And what was really helpful was, like, the guidance. Well, I didn't, my intuition wasn't as strong as it is now, but I was very heavily relying on astrology as well, and it really helped me to understand like why I'm going through it. And even though it didn't make it easier to, like, I still felt it still sucked, it was very helpful for me to have the motivation to keep, like, to just motivation to push through it, because there was a lesson that was going to come out of it, So anyways, that's the second thing I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to be going live Monday through Friday. I guess it won't be Monday, will it? Because no. Yeah. Monday through Friday, I'm going to be going live on Twitch at 12 p.m. Eastern time to give you my daily updates and share my spiritual and astrology connections and lessons and insights and all the things. Okay. All right, we need to hurry up because I am starving. I'm getting hungry. I thought this was going to be like not a long video. Let's see. The next thing is the last thing I'm going to be doing every day is ending the day with a question of the day. And it's pretty much going to be like to help. I mean, obviously, once again, what I prioritize with, having friends is communication. So I really want, I really encourage you guys, if you guys want to actually like really grow, like, because I'm really on here to make friends. Like, I'm serious about that. I don't want it to be like, I'm not here to like be the center of attention. Like, look at me. I'm here to like connect with you guys. So, obviously I have a lot of things that I, can share and all this stuff like that, but obviously like you all have things too. And, we're just here to connect. So I want to encourage us to connect and learn about each other, get to know each other better so we can actually build our friendship, and stuff like that. So, I'll be doing these, question of the days at the end of the day. And now the question of the days will either consist of me answering a question that one of you asked, or it'll be a question that I ask you guys, for you guys to answer. So be on the lookout for that every night, and just towards the end of the day. And yeah, please engage if you want to gain the most benefits. Please engage in that, and I'm excited to like read it and just get to know you guys better and get to know different people and everybody's journeys and stuff like that. And then once again, we're going to be skipping Saturday, but then on Sunday, I'm very, very excited for Sundays. So every Sunday it's going to be our hangout session, or hangout meetup. No. And I'm trying to think, I'm thinking I want to do it at either 12 p.m. or 11 a.m. I don't know. Maybe you guys could share like what will be a good time for you guys to go, like for us to do our hangouts, like meetups as friends. Like, where should we go? What time should we hang out on Sundays? What time works for you? For me, I know earlier in the day works, but we'll see. So let me know what time, and make sure you put like Eastern time or specific time or whatever, just so I know what time zone you're in. So yeah, you guys could comment that so I know, but I want to do our hangout sessions for us to obviously connect, and that would be like through Zoom or something, like that'll be through video chats and stuff, so I can see your beautiful faces, and then that will consist of us doing guided meditations, weekly check-ins. I want to do group readings. I'm going to talk about that more later. Well, actually, maybe I'll talk about that more tomorrow, because Sunday, depending on if anybody even joins in between now and Sunday, we'll see. But I'll share more of what I'm going to be doing on the lives. But I want to do group readings, and then obviously like do like a Q&A, and just, whatever else comes naturally. But I definitely want to I would like to do it in the morning, so then maybe we could do the morning ritual together. So then I can help you guys if you guys are not, like, if you guys want to get better at incorporating, meditation, and, build your intuitive muscle and all the things like that. So we'll see. I don't know if you guys have many insights or what we should, I don't know, but I'll talk more about it tomorrow. So yeah. That's pretty much it. Oh, and then I said, if it is a new moon or a full moon that falls on that Sunday, then it'll be a little bit different. We'll be doing more of a ceremony, and I'll be helping you guys, like showing you guys what I do, and we could like maybe do something together or something like that. So yeah, that is pretty much the gist of what I have planned for right now. Actually, I have a lot more planned, but I'm gonna just take it easy. But yeah, I'm just gonna start off with that right now. I don't want to overwhelm myself or you guys. So yeah, I don't know. It's weird once again, because right now I'm gonna be posting the video where I'm actually like sharing that I'm doing this women's group. I'm gonna be putting myself out there, and once again, like I said in the video, like facing my fears, and really, I feel really lame, like saying, hey, I have no friends, like, that seems so cringe to me. But we'll talk about it tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow at 7, if you are watching this, tomorrow at 12 p.m., I will be going live. Oh, sorry, that's another thing. Lastly, so because I'm starting this, oh, shoot. Oh, crap. Sorry, I didn't have my microphone on. But yeah, because I'm actually going to be starting this on a Friday, I thought it was like, I'm not going to start I am actually going to be posting this Saturday and Sunday, because I'm starting this so late in the week. So once again, the regular schedule, the normal schedule, Monday through Friday, and Sundays are going to start the coming Monday, upcoming Monday, next Monday. Okay. So this Saturday I will be posting tomorrow, which will be tomorrow. So yeah, tomorrow, I think tomorrow at 12. We'll see. I don't know. Let me check in tomorrow morning, and I'll let you know what I plan to do. If I plan to go on live, so I can, because I did a reading this morning, and I got some very interesting, you guys saw it. You guys could see. I'm gonna do, you can see the post already. So I do want to share, like, if everything, how everything played out and whatever. I'm excited to see. But maybe I'll wait. I don't know. We'll see how my day goes tomorrow. Once again, just check in. And if I don't go live tomorrow, then obviously, once again, we'll be doing our first hangout session on Sunday. So then I'll like share the insights and see, share whatever connections that was made from that morning yeah, you will just share the connections. But yeah, so I guess that's it. Yeah, so yeah, thanks for being here. I'm excited that you're here. And yeah, that's it for now. I will see you tomorrow. And yeah, that's it. Okay, see you tomorrow.